In 1974, Warner Brothers produced one of the funniest pictures ever filmed, creating major ripples on the big screen, and continuing to influence to this day. Here are some interesting facts about Blazing Saddles. The movie features groundbreaking humor, including unique uses of language and satire that pushed boundaries for its time. Mel Brooks, the film's director, injected his trademark wit and irreverence into its script, resulting in a comedic masterpiece that challenged societal norms. Blazing Saddles also made a bold statement on racism and stereotypes through its fearless approach to sensitive topics, paving the way for a new era of comedy in the film industry. The premiere of Blazing Saddles was a unique event, as attendees arrived on horseback, aligning with the film's Western theme. At the screening, Warner Brothers CEO Ted Ashley expressed his desire to have several controversial scenes removed from the movie, but Mel Brooks, the director, decided to disregard those notes. One particularly memorable scene, the horse punch scene, was not a creation out of thin air by Brooks, but was actually inspired by a true anecdote from Sid Caesar. This classic film pushed boundaries and left a lasting impact on audiences and the industry alike. Animal rights advocates were greatly upset by a scene in the film where a horse is punched. Although no animals were harmed during filming, the depiction led to significant controversy. In another twist, Gig Young, initially cast as the Waco Kid, was removed from the role due to his actual intoxication on set. This decision came after it became evident that his condition was affecting his performance. Meanwhile, Slim Pickens, who played Taggart, fully embraced his cowboy character by sleeping outdoors with a Winchester rifle. This method acting approach helped him to immerse himself in the role and portray a more authentic Western persona. The film's title had various iterations before being finalized as Blazing Saddles. This classic was inspired by an incident from Mel Brooks's childhood, where Sheriff Bart's character holding a pistol to his head was based on a personal experience. The movie showcases how creativity can stem from personal moments. Early reviews for Blazing Saddles were negative, but Warner Brothers eventually released the film to great success. The movie was initially launched in Los Angeles, Chicago, and New York, quickly becoming a blockbuster by summer's end. The film's unique blend of humor and satire resonated with audiences, propelling it to widespread popularity despite its initial lukewarm reception. Blazing Saddles managed to defy expectations and secure its place as a beloved comedy classic of the 1970s. Richard Pryor played a crucial role in shaping this classic film, contributing significantly to the script, especially the dialogues for the character Mongo. Alex Karras, known for his portrayal of Mongo, had a background as a former NFL player before transitioning into acting. Despite his success on screen, Karras initially made his mark in the world of American football. Additionally, a planned TV series called Black Bart was intended as a contractual sequel to the movie, but unfortunately never made it to air. This unfilmed continuation, based on the beloved characters of the film, remains a mystery to fans of the original movie. Blazing Saddles stands as a testament to the talent and creativity of its cast and crew, with Pryor and Karras playing pivotal roles in its success. In the 1974 film Blazing Saddles, Mel Brooks made an innovative choice by using music performed by Count Basie at the forefront, rather than the traditional background music. The character Hedy Lamarr, portrayed in the movie, led to a lawsuit from actress Hedy Lamarr, which was eventually settled out of court. This classic comedy film was key in Brooks' life, as he was financially motivated to ensure its success after the birth of his son Max. Blazing Saddles remains a timeless classic known for its humor and unique approach to storytelling. The blend of music, comedy, and controversy continues to captivate audiences to this day. In the 1974 classic film, a random bystander unexpectedly found himself in the final scene, eventually becoming part of this classic. Madeline Kahn, known for her comedic prowess, landed a role after a humorous audition with the director. Meanwhile, Cleavon Little took on the iconic role of Sheriff Bart after Richard Pryor was turned down due to controversy. These casting choices brought depth and humor to the movie, cementing its status as a beloved comedy to this day. In the 1974 film Blazing Saddles, actress Robin Hilton, who played Miss Stein, remained a mystery as her personal life was kept out of the limelight. Burton Gilliam was uncomfortable using a racial slur in the movie, but Cleavon Little reassured him it was all in fun. The dynamic between the actors added depth and authenticity to the film, making it a classic in the comedy genre. The challenges faced by the cast during the making of the movie highlighted the dedication and professionalism they brought to their roles. Despite the obstacles, Blazing Saddles remains a beloved and iconic piece of cinema history. In making Blazing Saddles, Mel Brooks made some cuts to satisfy the studio. He removed explicit scenes, including a suggestive talk between Bart and Lily. When John Wayne turned down a cameo, he still promised to be the first viewer. Gene Wilder had a condition to star in the film: that Brooks would turn his script into a movie. This deal birthed Young Frankenstein. The compromises and agreements behind the scenes shaped these beloved classics. In 1974, Blazing Saddles featured a famous fart scene inspired by Brooks's prediction that cowboy diets would lead to such humor. Frankie Laine, who composed the film's theme song, misunderstood the movie as a serious Western, as Brooks never corrected him. Frankie Laine's serious musical composition contrasts humorously with the lighthearted and irreverent tone of the film. Despite the misunderstanding, Laine's theme song became an iconic part of the movie's soundtrack. This juxtaposition of serious music with comedic content adds an extra layer of entertainment to Blazing Saddles and showcases the unique blend of genres in this classic film. With these elements combined, Blazing Saddles remains a beloved and memorable comedy classic to this day. In 1974, Blazing Saddles showcased hidden references and a memorable singing scene. Mel Brooks cleverly included subtle nods in the script, like a mention of Santa Maria, a Cuban jazz musician. A drinking song in the movie paid homage to The Producers, another work by Brooks. Additionally, the film featured product placement for Raisinets, leading to increased sales, and even free supplies for the filmmaker. This classic film's clever writing and memorable moments continue to entertain audiences to this day. During the creation of Blazing Saddles, the screenplay was crafted amid arguments and drunken brawls among the writers. Initially, Johnny Carson was offered the role of the Waco Kid, but declined. Governor Lepetomane's name in the movie was a nod to a famous French flatulence artist. The unique blend of behind-the-scenes chaos and quirky casting decisions added an extra layer of intrigue to the film's production process, ultimately contributing to its distinctive charm and enduring popularity. In the movie Blazing Saddles, the line, "You know, morons," was improvised, causing Cleavon Little to laugh. This classic comedy film, known for its blend of satire and humor, features this memorable moment where an improvised line brought laughter to one of its main actors. Blazing Saddles has become a beloved film for its sharp wit and iconic scenes, with this particular improvised moment adding to the charm and spontaneity of the movie. Cleavon Little's genuine laughter only enhances the fun and authenticity of this classic comedy. The line's unexpected nature and the ensuing laughter showcase the magic of unscripted moments in film that can turn into unforgettable highlights. With its clever writing and talented cast, Blazing Saddles continues to entertain audiences with its humor and wit, making it a timeless favorite in the realm of comedy movies. In 1974, a groundbreaking movie was released called Blazing Saddles. This classic film revolutionized comedy and challenged societal norms of its era. Set in the Wild West, it humorously tackles topics like racism and stereotypes through its witty dialogue and clever storytelling. The show's significance lies in its ability to use humor to address serious issues, making it both entertaining and thought-provoking. Blazing Saddles remains a timeless piece of cinema that continues to entertain and inspire audiences to this day. Its impact on popular culture is undeniable, solidifying its place in the history of film. The casting process for the 1974 movie Blazing Saddles involved rigorous auditions and chemistry tests to find the perfect actors for each role. Director Mel Brooks handpicked Gene Wilder for the role of Jim, the Waco Kid, after being impressed by his performance in another film. Cleavon Little, who played Bart, the Black Sheriff, won the role after a successful audition showcasing his comedic timing and charisma. Madeline Kahn's audition for the role of Lily von Stupp was so impressive that she was immediately selected for the part. The chemistry between the cast members during auditions and read-throughs solidified their roles, creating the perfect ensemble for this iconic film. Mel Brooks, the director of the 1974 movie Blazing Saddles, brought a unique vision to the film. His approach focused on blending satire with humor to create a groundbreaking Western comedy. Brooks drew creative influences from classic Western films while infusing his distinctive comedic style into the story. He collaborated closely with the cast and crew, encouraging improvisation and allowing actors to bring their own humor to the characters. This collaborative atmosphere contributed to the film's success and enduring popularity. Through his directorial vision, Brooks was able to bring Blazing Saddles to life in a way that challenged traditional genre conventions and delighted audiences with its irreverent humor and social commentary. During the production of the 1974 movie Blazing Saddles, the set design aimed to capture the essence of the Wild West with authentic details and props. Locations included picturesque desert landscapes that set the stage for the film's frontier town. Logistical challenges arose from coordinating large-scale scenes and managing a diverse cast. Innovative techniques and technologies utilized during production included advanced camera work to capture action sequences with precision and creativity. Additionally, special effects were used to enhance the authenticity of the setting, such as creating realistic gunfights and stunts. The production team incorporated clever editing strategies to seamlessly blend scenes together for a cohesive final product. Despite the challenges faced, the production of Blazing Saddles successfully brought to life a comedic Western that continues to entertain audiences to this day. The musical score and soundtrack of the 1974 movie Blazing Saddles were crafted to perfectly complement the film's narrative and emotional tone. Composers John Morris and Mel Brooks worked together to create a unique blend of Western-inspired music and comedic elements. The score features iconic themes that capture the essence of the Wild West, while also incorporating humor to match the film's satirical nature. Musicians like Frankie Laine, who performed the film's theme song, added depth and authenticity to the soundtrack. Their collaborative efforts brought a lively and engaging musical experience to the movie, enhancing its overall impact on the audience. One of the most iconic scenes in the 1974 movie Blazing Saddles is the campfire scene, where the cowboys are sitting around the campfire eating beans and farting. The direction by Mel Brooks captures the humor and irreverence of the moment perfectly, making it a memorable and unexpected comedic highlight. The performances by the actors, especially Cleavon Little and Gene Wilder, are top-notch, delivering their lines with impeccable comedic timing. The cinematography in this scene is simple yet effective, focusing on the reactions of the characters to create a hilarious and memorable moment. This scene showcases the unique blend of satire and comedy that Blazing Saddles is known for, and has a lasting impact on the audience, leaving them in stitches with its outrageous and boundary-pushing humor. Blazing Saddles, released in 1974, had a significant cultural and social impact. The film resonated with audiences by using satire to address issues of racism and stereotype. Its humor and clever commentary on race relations made it both controversial and beloved, sparking conversations about diversity and representation in media. Blazing Saddles influenced pop culture by pushing boundaries and challenging conventional norms, paving the way for more daring and socially conscious comedy in the years that followed. The movie's unapologetic approach to tackling social issues set a precedent for future films to address important topics through humor and satire, making it a landmark in the history of American cinema. Released in 1974, Blazing Saddles garnered widespread critical acclaim for its satirical approach to the Western genre. Critics praised the film for its bold humor and social commentary. Audience reactions were mixed initially due to the film's controversial and irreverent style, but over time, it gained a dedicated following for its unique and fearless comedy. The movie received 3 Academy Award nominations, including Best Supporting Actress for Madeline Kahn's performance. While it didn't win any Oscars, the film's nominations solidified its impact on cinema. The accolades for Blazing Saddles meant recognition for the cast and crew involved, showcasing their talent and creativity to a wider audience. During the making of the 1974 movie Blazing Saddles, the cast and crew faced many challenges. One memorable anecdote involves a scene where the characters rode horses through a fake town. However, the horses were spooked by a passing train, causing chaos on set. Another interesting story is that Mel Brooks, the director, often struggled to control the actors, who frequently ad-libbed lines and improvised scenes. Despite these challenges, the film's unique humor and irreverent tone made it a cult classic. Actors like Gene Wilder and Cleavon Little had a special chemistry that shone through on screen, creating iconic moments in cinema history. The behind-the-scenes chaos only added to the movie's charm and legendary status in the world of comedy. Blazing Saddles, the 1974 movie, holds a significant place in film history. Its satirical take on westerns and fearless approach to social commentary broke new ground. The film's humor and boldness influenced future filmmakers, inspiring them to push boundaries and tackle taboo subjects. Blazing Saddles paved the way for other comedies to address serious issues through satire. Its legacy can be seen in the way it challenged stereotypes and sparked conversations about race and society. Many subsequent works have been inspired by its irreverent style and willingness to tackle controversial topics head-on, solidifying its lasting influence on the film industry. Have you ever watched Blazing Saddles from 1974? How did it affect you or your thoughts on movies? Share your stories and thoughts with us. Your experiences are valuable and can enrich our cinematic discussion. Let's engage with each other by liking, sharing, and subscribing for more exciting explorations into the world of